Cell phones, laptops, tablets can all be very useful devices to us in our lives. They can help us to be productive, to keep track of things that we need to do. They help us find information. They allow us to be social with our friends and family. And in each situation, technology has a certain role. And in the classroom, there's appropriate uses of technology and there's inappropriate uses. And that's what we're going to talk about today. In Hazlitt, we have kind of a universal policy. There's a time and place, obviously, for using technology. And outside of the classroom, do with it whatever you want. Hopefully, you're using it for respectful uses. In class, however, there's one in particular situation that all teachers agree on, and that's that we don't want them out during tests and quizzes. So turn off your devices, put them in your bag. Maybe you don't carry a bag, maybe you carry a purse, maybe you got a back pocket, but put them away and out of sight during tests and quizzes and leave it until everyone is finished. And I know we hate to say that it's a possibility that cheating can occur, but it has happened. I've had pictures taken of my own quizzes. Students have, in a survey, they have admitted that they would help friends. They would look up information to help them on a test or quiz. So that's a big reason why we say put them away, please. Oh, what? What did you say? Oh, we're talking about earbuds. So when you come to class, please take them out of your ears. Put them away the moment you come to class. Before we ever start talking about anything, not over your ears, not over your shoulders, just get them out of your way so you don't feel like using them. It's rude. When you're listening to music and your teacher's talking, you're telling your teacher you don't care what they have to say. And let's go back to one of the key pieces of expectation is that you respect each other and you respect the teacher as well. So you want to be part of the conversation. You want to be present in what's happening. So take out your earbuds and listen up. Oh, whoops, sorry. So we're talking about phones, tablets, other sorts of technology. What should I do with them when I come into the class? I should put them away. Before the bell rings, put them somewhere where you're not going to feel tempted to get them out. Again, we want you to be present in class. The message that you're sending when you have your phone out is that your personal business is more important than what's going on in class or in any situation that you're in. You've probably been to the coffee shop or out to dinner or lunch, or you've been out with some friends and they're just texting away and there's you sitting there like, okay, anytime now. How awkward is that? It's just not appropriate. That is rude behavior. So put your phones away. So I've asked you to put your phone away and you're going to say, Miss Snook, but what if I need to look something up? Well, there's a time and a place for everything, and during your free time, that would be a good time to look something up. But don't have your internet be your first resource for finding information. My friend, they just texted me. Coach texted me. We got to do something about practice. Your parent, your grandparents, they texted you. They know that we expect you not to be texting during class. So first of all, it's unfortunate that they're texting you during class and putting you in the situation where you have to choose right from wrong. They'll be okay if you wait till passing time to respond to their text. I want to take a picture of something. Well, if you want to take a picture of a slide I've created or of an activity you've done, that's super terrific. That's a good use of your technology. However, if you want to take a face picture and then do whatever craziness you do to it to make you look like you're 75 years old with bleeding eyes, that is not appropriate use of it. You might think you concentrate better when you're listening to music. I can understand that. During our free time, that might be an appropriate time to use that. I do appreciate when people ask me if it would be okay to use their music. But I've had kids listening to their music while I'm lecturing, and yeah, they think that they're doing both things, but I ask them a question and they're like, what just happened? They don't know what's going on in class, and you don't want to be that kid that doesn't know what's going on in class. So be respectful, be responsible. We're training you to be responsible adults. And in the adult world, there are certain places where your phone is just not appropriate. And in this world, the classroom is one of those places. So texting, taking pictures, looking something up, that's not always a bad thing. Communicate with your teachers. Ask and wait for permission. They're more likely to be okay with you, can I look something up, than if you just start typing away, because I'm going to assume you're having a social conversation or you're updating your Facebook status. Your grandma's in the hospital, your mom's going to call you. You have to be on call because your brother's sick, something like that. Let the teacher know in advance. I'm going to be more likely to let you take a text, and maybe even more so take it out into the hallway, if you let me know that you're expecting it for kind of an emergency reason. Would it be okay if I take a picture of the board? Heck yeah, that's an awesome use of your phone. So that's going to help you remember exactly what happened during class. I do that all the time when I'm in workshops. When we're working on our own, can I listen to music? Absolutely. Some of us learn better while listening to music. We all have our own learning styles. I am not one of those people, but you might be, in which case just ask. Be prepared for any of those. The answer might be no, as I might know something that you don't know, and for that reason, I don't want you to be using your technology at that moment. So just ask and be respectful. So why do teachers make such a big deal about this? Why does it matter if you have out your phone? Sometimes it can impair your learning. Sometimes it can distract you, distract those around you, keep them from getting the most out of class. It's about being respectful and responsible. Check out this dude up here. He's got this girl out on a date. She's not in the date. She's not present. That's just rude. And the same thing is happening in class, only this is the student and this is me, Miss Snook. So be present in your learning, in your day-to-day, in your group. Take all there is to offer. We're so lucky to have this time, this place to learn from one another. And if you're not present, we can't learn from you, and you can't learn from us. So let's not waste it. Thanks for listening.